What do you think Israel should do to protect itself, but also have a good relationship with the Palestinians? What would you tell Benjamin Netanyahu?
Well, what I'd ask is, say we have England and we have Scotland, yeah? So on the border, so we have England and we have Scotland.
You have IRA too, right?
Or the IRA is Ireland, yeah?
Oh, Ireland.
And they're gone now anyway.
They're gone?
They're gone, yeah.
Do a lot of those guys like you? Because it seems like everybody likes you here.
No, so crazily enough, so my mum's Irish, but the IRA would hate me. Yeah, the Republican side, that side would hate me because I'm pro-British, I am British, I'm English, even though my mum's Irish. And actually what's happening is the Sinn Féin, the political party of the IRA, are the ones opening the borders, and they're actually Marxists. They call themselves nationalists, but they're not. They're pro-open borders. They're the ones flooding Ireland at the minute against the interest. So for the IRA fought a war for, 100 years? British out, everyone else in. It's like British out, Africa in. British out, Somalia in. It's insane. Yeah? What's currently happening now in Ireland is insane. I think there's a mass awakening going on there. People that their leaders are working against them and working against their interests. But yeah, but I always look at it compared to, I say to English people, so England, Scotland, right? Now imagine Scotland elected a government, because this is what happened here. Imagine Scotland elected a government that says on their manifesto, because on Hamas's manifesto, it says the final day of judgment does not come until all the Jews are dead. It doesn't say the Zionists. So say Scotland elected a government that says the final day of judgment does not come until all the English are dead. And 48% of the Scottish population voted for them. Yeah, so nearly half, literally half of the country voted for them. And then these fuckers in Scotland keep firing mortar propelled grenades every day into England. And as you're trying to enjoy your life, you keep getting these rockets blowing up on your house. And innocent people, they're not going for military targets or police stations, they're going for families and blowing shit up. What would the English people be saying? We'd be saying, fucking blow them up. Get rid of them. And what we'd certainly be saying, get rid of that Scottish government, yeah? So, and then, imagine this, that they come over the Scottish border and they just grab kids and women, they murder 1,400 people in one day. This is the government of Scotland, yeah? Then they go back to Scotland and then say, whoa, ceasefire. It's like, fuck off. There is no ceasefire. We're going to fucking get every one of you. That's what we'd be telling our government. Our army would be saying, go in there and hunt down every fucking one of them. Get every last one of them. Yeah, that's what we'd be saying as Englishmen. If we had to watch videos, I've watched the videos. If you haven't, and you're one of the people that keep being an apologist for Hamas or the Palestinian cause, watch the fucking videos. All right, watch what they've done. There's a video of one woman getting raped with her kids next to her. They're all raping them. Yeah, so they're raping them. If you go through the records, raping them with knives, with weapons. And this isn't just what the thing that people don't understand, or when you go back through. I've spoke about this since 2009, yeah? I said in interviews in 2010, if Israel falls, we all fall. That's what's going to happen here, yeah?
In the UK, do you have a lot of Israelis or Japanese or Koreans that immigrate here and rape the women?
None, per se, none.
Have you heard of it? When's the last situation in the news you heard of a Korean, Chinese, Japanese, or an Israeli raping a British woman?
No, they haven't. So the figures are Muslim men make up 2% of the British population. Yeah, they are responsible for 90% of the convictions of gang rape. 2% responsible for 90%. 30% of the men convicted for gang rapes of young children are called Mohammed. 30%. So again, you're not allowed to ask these questions. Why are the Sikhs not doing it? Why are the Hindus not doing it? Why are the Jews not doing it? Why is it this group? And then if you want to go through each attack, so we can look at what's just happened with Palestine. When they done the Bataclan Theatre attack in Paris, which again was refugees into Europe, when they done that, they had them inside this theatre for hours, yeah? They stood and they lined them all up and they made them watch one by one as they cut off the men's genitals and then they put them in the next one's mouths. They took the women and they raped them with knives. In the Kenyan massacre, in the shopping mall, they've done exactly the same, yeah? So what's happening in Palestine and what the Palestinians has done is no different to what ISIS done. It's no different to the attacks that happen in Europe. It's the same ideology. Now, Hamas's leaders have already said, and I try to again say to people, so the people who are on the Palestinian cause, yeah? Or to the people who just don't like Israel or don't like Jews or any of this, I try to say to them, like, think about it, yeah? Look how emboldened they become after October 7th. Look how confident they are on the streets of every Western capital. All of our capitals, it's not theirs, it's all of our nations. Look how confident they are in calling for the gassing of Jews. Look how confident they are in flying the ISIS flag, the Hamas flag, every terrorist symbol going. Look at the hate and venom coming out of them. And that was with killing 1,400. Do you think, because there's been plenty of opportunities here, do you know the 7-day war? You know the surrounding Islamic countries? Do you know what they told the Israelis? They told them, the leaders come out and give statements. We're coming for your women and children. We're going to enslave them. Yeah, because whenever Islam goes to war and Muslims go to war, part of the Quran, which is scriptured and tells them, they can take the women as war booty, as sexual slaves. So imagine being an Israeli, imagine being a Jew in Israel. You're surrounded by all these totalitarian, Sharifadrian shitholes, yeah, and what they're telling you is, we're going to come in and rape all your women and take them. You're not going to mess around. You're not going to play about. Yeah, and Israel won that war. Now that is what they seriously face. Now, again, if they killed 1,400. What does Europe think if, say, Hamas was successful and all these jihadist groups around them were successful in taking Israel and they massacred the Jews? Do you think they're stopping there? Really? They want a worldwide caliphate. This is not about land. This is about killing the Jews because the scripture tells them to kill the Jews. And what they want is a worldwide caliphate. They want here. They want Britain. They want Britain. They want the whole of Europe. They've been attempting to conquer Europe for 1,400 years. The Battle of the Gates of Vienna in 1683 was on September the 11th. Do you want to go back and ask them what it was about? Was it about land? No, it was about Islamic conquest. Okay, if it wasn't for the Battle of the Gates of Vienna, for the Polish Fusiliers, if it wasn't for that, there would be no Christianity. It would have been wiped out. So there's so many battles, so many things we can learn from history, and this is just another part of history where Islam is trying to conquer. And what we're witnessing, I said, this isn't about land, this is jihad, and it's backed up by what Hamas leaders said straight after October 7th. The Christians are getting it next. First the Jews, then the Christians. That's not me saying it. That's what they said. First the Jews, then the Christians.